here, back with yet the third installment of MK Commentary. This time I've got my boy General Shao, who would have been previously known as Shao Kahn. You may hear me use his name, use both names interchangeably, just because Shao Kahn has a nicer ring to it. 2 syllables as opposed to 4, but it's the same character. But anyway, in this game, General Shao is quite similar to his MK11 counterpart. So in Mortal Kombat 11, he was a mid-screen sort of footsies whiff punishing character that heavily punished mistakes. He would launch people with his back 3. He would use his plus frames to kind of bully people on block up close. He had an advancing mid that was +6. He had a double high string that was also +6 on block. He had a standing 1 that was +4 on block, and he would use those plus frames to just bully you into submission as best he could, of course. Ooh. In this game, he lost pretty much all his plus frames. His standing 1 is not +4 on block. And it doesn't have the range that it once had, but this time it leads to a launcher. But Shao's magic button in this game is now stand 2, which is an 8-frame attack that it goes mad far, man. So General Shao wants to, goddamn, he wants to stand pretty much right at sweep distance, and he wants to initiate his offense. But I find that General Shao was not really an offensive character per se, unless he's paired with the right cameo. Nah, he's more about forcing mistakes. He's more about causing the opponent to overextend, causing them to do a string just out of reach. And then once you do that string out of reach, then he tears your ass up with standing 2, which then leads to gargantuan damage. So you'll see me do that here. So this is not a computer I was playing against. This is a human. This is somebody I played on Saturday on PC. Ooh, you overextended. You see what I'm saying? Dude jumped in at the wrong time. Now he's going to lose 420 damage. You see? See that? Ooh. And so I'm not claiming that I cracked the code on General Shao. Not by any stretch of the imagination. But, one of the things that leads me to believe that he works the way that I say that he works is, the character's movement is phenomenal. Like, it's exceptionally good. Particularly his walking. Like, he accelerates really quickly when walking in any direction. Ooh, that was messed up. So, oh boy, up blocked to punish my jump kick. But then when he tried to uppercut, I was out of range. Oh my God. Wow. I'm so tempted to rewind this, but I ain't gonna do it. But yeah, look at that. You see what he did? You see what I'm doing here? I'm just walking back. The opponent overextends, he commits, and he gets toe up. You know what I'm saying? That's what Shao wants to do. Look at that. With punishing. He did forward 1 as Johnny Cage from a range that does not. Ooh, I could have punished him there and won the match right there. Okay. Oh, good nut punch. Oh my God. Yeah, so if you want to be successful with General Shao, I feel like you got to have a really good grasp on spacing. Spacing, because that's what this character wants to do. This character wants to really space his opponents out. Also, you have to be really ready to punish your opponent when they do something dumb. So, notice Johnny Cage did a shadow kick. He lost half his life from an errant shadow kick. Now he's getting me right now, and that's nice. That's really cute, But now he knows that if he does a shadow kick at the wrong time, he'll just die for it. Oh my God! Wow. And General Shao doesn't need to spend meter either. That's the other thing. Like, you spend meter for the big money damage, but really, if you have that buff going, oh my God. He walked into my range and he got smacked with the stand 2. Bop. He about to get 420 again. Look at that. 424, isn't it? Yeah. Technically 425 if you want to be, Oh boy. Did I flawless block that? That was sexy. I promise I wasn't trying to do that. Oh my God. Yeah. Now, as the game's life extends, I'm hoping that General Shao gets a couple of he could use a couple of quality of life changes. One such quality of life change is the startup of his projectile. I need that to be toned down. You know what I'm saying? And by that, I mean the speed needs to be increased because it's a 40 frame projectile, which is ridiculous. Not to mention if someone jumps it, he's dead as hell. So they gonna need to speed it up and also decrease the recovery. Like once you throw it out, you need to be able to block. Not so that I can harass people with it and be like a zoner or anything like that. But, the problem is General Shao just gets killed at range. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Also, he needs a mid. And I didn't pitch this before, but I'm going to pitch it now. General Shao's forward 1 needs to be a mid. I think he could really use that. It's 10 frames. It looks like it was supposed to be a mid, but at the last second they changed it to a high so that he wasn't too dumb. But, considering the fact that the string leads, the whole string is unsafe if you complete it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it would hurt him too bad to have that short range mid. Then they don't have to touch back 1 because back 1, I think it's back 1 2. That's his other mid string. And that's fine for him to have that mid string. It's a mid into overhead. It's nice. You use it to condition people to block. Or you do back 1 by itself so that you can convince them that it's a good idea to swing on you. And then when they swing on you, they die. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good for that. Oh my God. Also, oh my God. look at what I'm doing. Like, I'm just walking back, not even acting too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway. So I was going to say, also, his sweep is bad. Like, it has like no range and it's slow. And this is a game where sweeping is like very powerful. Characters are even able to combo from their sweeps. And so, considering that this character doesn't really have a strong mid that leads in anything, you know, he could really use a good sweep. So, if he gets those three things, they don't need to touch him for the rest of the game. Because he's right there on the cusp of being good. And, you know, he can do work and things of that nature. But, you know, when you fight the characters that really have all the things going on, you know, he kind of struggles. Even though in this particular video, it don't look like I'm struggling too bad, you know. But that's me. Just fighting this individual here. And it's also the beginning of the game's life. So everyone's learning. You know, for all I know, I'm getting away with a whole bunch of gimmicks, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm doing so well. I don't know. But the point is, don't take my successful gameplay to mean that Shao Kahn is perfectly fine and therefore doesn't need anything. I just make them look good, you know? And like I said, the character is on the cusp of being like one of the better characters in the game. But those quibbles that I listed sort of, they sort of keep him out of the top contention, I think. Oh. Because what happens is when the character gets outranged by characters like Tanya or Sindel or Katana, you know, anytime he has to fight characters like that have more range than he does, then the thing that he's supposed to be good at, he's now playing second fiddle to them. You know what I'm saying? But those characters don't have a 10 frame mid. And so that would help him be more mellowed out. Excuse me. Bam. Look at that. That's crazy. I really did fold this boy, though. Oh, shit. But, yeah, I'm just playing mad solid. And I think that's kind of what you have to do if you're going to play. If you're the average person playing online, not playing against the top players in this game, you kind of have to relax and play solid, because if you do that, that's going to help you tremendously. Now, this is my first time ever fighting an Ashra, so I was learning on the fly which strings were which ones were highs, lows, mids, overheads, that kind of thing. And so, I figured that was unsafe. It looked like exactly the kind of move that would be unsafe, but I wasn't sure, but I did it, and it was, you know. But Ashra's just so good. She has good buttons. And if General Shao gets good buttons, I think he'll be at least as strong as Ashra is. He's not there yet, but he can get there. Especially considering the fact that he has one wake up and it's a high. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm down with him having a weakness like that if he's dangerous when he's standing. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't need him to be stupid. I just need him to be solid. Very, very solid. Very solid, very potent. You know, quasi-exploitable, but also he can tear your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But back onto this gameplay. I'm just out here playing solid, you know what I'm saying? Just sort of trying to keep my range, because one thing I realized was Ashra's buttons are better than mine. So I don't need to play at that normal sweep distance range that I typically would play at, because I would get killed. Ooh, hold on. Also, I need to work on some fatal blow combos, because I haven't even really messed with that. Ooh, you were, oh my goodness. That was good. If he was any closer, he'd have been dead. Dead as hell. See, whatever that normal is that she's doing, it has more range than my stuff. So this is what I was saying. Any character that outranges him is gonna like eat him alive, because range is supposed to be his game. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I'm getting cooked out here. Ooh. See, I didn't quite know what to do here, and so I lost this one, and that's fine, you know. And one thing about losing is losing doesn't have to be defeat. You know what I'm saying? See, I lost, but if I'd have sat there and decided, oh, I'm done, I lost, so I'm running away, that would be bad for me, because now I can't learn this character, or I'd have to try to play somebody else in order to learn how to fight against this character. You know. Did he spend 2 bars, or was that 1? That was nice. Yeah, I realized that the second hit of that particular string is a low, so I started to block that right. Put the buff on. Oh my God. Oh yes, here we go. You be unsafe against this character, you about to catch this work, boy. Oh, but I messed up though in the club. Oh no, I was being dumb. I didn't successfully cancel into my other special. Ooh, but I ducked that, boy. Oh my God. Now what did I do here? Oh, I was smart. I didn't spend meter. Smart. Yeah, I just took a chance because I didn't know if that normal was a high or not, but I figured it looked like a high. So let me see if I can duck and punish that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I did right there. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to mix between stand 2, stand 2-2, stand 2-2-2, and then variations of that with see that right there. I wanted to stagger those, and I wanted to mix in some throws as well. Oh boy, you messed up. But you know, if you're playing General Shao out there, one thing you probably realize is if you catch your opponent whiffing one good time, that's all you need to whoop their ass. You know what I'm saying? So if you catch your opponent whiffing, you make it happen. You catch them lacking, you make it happen. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I'm just out here trying to play solid. Now, that's one thing this Ashra player needed to do more of, because he has a really fast recharge cameo projectile, that Sonya ring. That ring's good as hell. You know, one thing that's really great about the ring, aside from it being a fast charge, is It's plus on block. Hi, baby. I hope you're recording this video. You know, it's fast, and it's plus on block. Also, the other thing about it is it's very much like Kung Lao's low hat, where you could charge it, and after you charge it, you're free to move. So Sonya can charge this ring, you can approach, and then she can release the ring, and you can use it to, you know, make certain moves safe that normally wouldn't be, or you can use it to initiate offense, you know, any kind of thing you want to do, you know what I'm saying? And it's pretty ill. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to see this Ashura do more of that with Sonya. And the only reason I know all of that is because I play Cage too. And he's the only Sonya's the only cameo I use for him so far. I mean, I've heard that Cage Lao is really good. Obviously Cage Cyrax is going to be good, but I like the utility that Sonya gives to Johnny, because she allows him to combo off of damn near everything. Like literally any string he does, he can probably get a combo from it with her. You know what I'm saying? So now, ooh, no, I didn't mean to do no forward two. That was bad. I meant to dash up and do 2-2. Because Shao Kahn has an overhead. The overhead doesn't really lead to anything, and that's okay. It's there for conditioning. Ooh. Oh, I thought I was going to catch him. I probably could have if I was moving fast enough. Ooh, Lord. I launched him. Oh, yeah, so Shao Kahn's back 2 is a plus on block launching normal. The only trouble is it's 26 frames and it's death on whiff. Oh, my God. I didn't know I was going to hit that. Damn, capitalization. Baby. See, but look, I whiffed it, and oh boy, punished right there. I ain't mean to do no damn uppercut. Why I do that? Okay, more grab, more grab. So I will say, Serena has a lot of synergy with Shao Kahn, because she covers the areas that he's kind of weak at, namely that range. So from back here, Shao Kahn's projectile's not much of a threat because it's 40 frames of startup, but hers is threatening. And so now what I'm going to do is basically just wait for any mistake and tear him up. There you go. Chipped him out. If I'm not mistaken, that's the last match. I could be mistaken, but I don't think I am. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, it is the last match. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching these. Stay tuned for more, because the next commentary is going to be about my boy, Cage. So be ready for that. Peace.